Right, so hey guys, I'm me, Asman, for today, guys. I'm going to talk to you guys about the video at stake today. So today's video is going to be very interesting for you guys, and like I said, guys, I just finished making the video about the Barcelona board here. That'll be coming out today. I'll be having a double upload today. And I just want to talk to you guys about the defensive issues, okay? And so let's boil down defense, because defense has always been something that I find very intriguing, very demanded. Because whether you like it or not, every team has to defend. Every team has to defend, and it's not optional, it's a mandatory thing. And as you guys know, Barcelona has not been too good defensively speaking. They just haven't been good in general. I mean, 26 goals conceded. That's not very good in 22 games. That's very poor. Very poor, at, even by Barcelona standards, that's poor. And let's look at last season. Last season, how many goals did Barcelona concede? Let's look at that real quick. I'm really keen to see how many goals Barcelona conceded last season. So in last season, Barcelona conceded in a total of 36 goals. That's not too bad. Okay. 36 is fairly respectable. Okay. I mean, looking at the other teams I see last season, I mean, it's the third. It's a third best defense. It's a third best record. Okay. There's no other team that's conceded. Only 3 teams have conceded less than us last season. Conceded less than Barcelona. That is Atletico Madrid. I mean, that's fairly obvious. Valencia just by 1, and Getafe just by 1. So, I mean, it's only by 1. So it's not too bad. And let's look at this season. Because this season for me is... This one for me is like, wow. Okay, so look at right now. This season. Let's look at this season. This season, 26 goals conceded. Okay. Real Madrid, 13. Getafe, 20. Sevilla, 21. Valencia, 29. Atletico Madrid, 15. Villarreal, 30. Real Sociedad, 30. Athletic Bilbao, 17. I'm not going to run you down the rest, but that's really bad. Because right now, this season, remember last season, 3 teams conceded less than us. And only 2 teams, they just conceded 1 less. So it's not really that big a difference, you know. It's okay. And 38 games, I think it's fine. Okay. Real Madrid 1, Getafe 2, Sevilla 3, Atletico Madrid 4, Athletic Bilbao 5. Okay, 5 teams have conceded less goals than Barcelona. That's still not that bad. However, it's not very good either, because the team that's conceded the most goals, actually, believe it or not, is 38. And that's not too far away. That's Mallorca. Okay. 26 and 38. That's only a 12 difference. Let's look at last season. Okay. I'm really just presenting to you guys the statistics here, and I'll get back to how to defend and, you know, that kind of stuff. $70. So that's a pretty big difference. This season's 12. 70 minus 36. That is 34. That's a big difference. It's a big difference, man. Big difference indeed. That's a big difference indeed. Oh. And yeah, as I said before, guys, looking at this right now, it's not very good. 12-34. Okay. And I understand that this season we haven't played, obviously, 38 games. I understand that. However, even still, if we continue this kind of rate with 12 more games, how many more games do we have? So right now, 16. Conceding, let's say we concede 60 more. 42, 16, 26 plus 16, that's 42. Okay? And let's hypothetically... Oh, it's not even Mallorca that conceded the most. My bad. It's actually Espanyol that conceded the most. I am very sorry. And it is just 40 for them. So it's not too much of a difference there. And we would be close to the bottom. We would really be close to the bottom then. And I just don't know. I just don't know. And it's always been incredible for me is that usually we could win this by like 1-0. You know, it's more likely this team could win by like a 4-2 than a 1-0. It's simply put. And this has been a huge problem. It's been a huge problem for us. And I don't know what it comes to. And I think this comes down to the players, man. The player has not been too good. Alright. Let's look at this. Gerard Piqué. 10 yellow cards this season. These guys are too slow. Gerard Piqué is past his prime. I think Gerard Piqué is definitely past his prime. He's no longer a top-class center back, I would say. Not to mention the 4-4-2. And I think the biggest problem with Barcelona, defensively speaking, is that they can't really close down players too much. They allow the players to come into the box, then react. You're supposed to react before the players get into the box. Okay? And Marc-Andre ter Stegen, he keeps pulling up ridiculous saves. I mean, I remember some games, had it not been for him, Barca would have conceded. I mean, you can look at the Dortmund game, the Valencia game even, perhaps even the Inter Milan game at home. You know, there are 3 games I would say are in total. These are the 3 big games where other team could have easily scored more had it not been for Marc-Andre ter Stegen, who, by the way, is brilliant and is the best part of the defense, obviously. And I think it also comes down to just the player personnel because when you expect from your center backs is to defend, because you can't allow the players to get into the box and then just react. You have to stop them before even trying to get in the box. And I'd say against Granada we played defensively pretty well, and but then again it is Granada. It's Granada, so what do you expect? So you need to do this on a consistent basis. Now I understand that this team will not be like. I understand that defending isn't really part of our thing. Attack is what we dream of. However, defending is important too, and defending is a crucial part because, like I said, guys, there are teams where you can't score that many goals, and you're just gonna simply have to sit back and counterattack and just hope your defense can do the job for you. Because there's not a lot of teams that can easily score that many goals. I mean, you saw Levante; they played pretty diligently, and they played pretty decently. And we couldn't. I mean, although Barcelona dominated the game, they simply couldn't finish off the chances. And our defense really came into the test in the second half, where Marc-Andre ter Stegen had to make so many brilliant saves, and nearly Levante could have actually equalized and even maybe perhaps won the game. Maybe that's a bit of a stretch there. However, it's safe to say that the defense has not been good. I mean, look at it, guys. So, that's all I have hot takes for you guys. Like I said, the defense has not been too good. Now, I do understand that Kike Setien is here, so that I do think the defense will improve. It will just take some more time. But I still think some of these players are past their prime. Rakitic, I think, is past his prime. PK, some other players as well. There are some players that are past their prime. Just simply put. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, guys. I know what you guys think. Below in the comment section below. Peace out.